get into the mindset of the characters? I mean, did y'all hang out with people who were similar to
I thought
the question is about how did you get into the mindset of the characters, and this is to our 3 actors on stage.
It was kind of funny because early on, I don't know when the discussion came up, but Billy told me not to do an accent. So I was just like, okay, I'll just you know, I'm from Venice Beach, Southern California, just show up. So I show up to rehearsals, but everyone's doing an accent. So I was just said, fuck it, just winged it, and just started fucking doing an accent. And that was kind of the way it went. And I used, you know, one of my buddies in Topanga, growing up, you know, he used to live in a trailer, and his family was crazy. And, you know, we always used to be in there, and it was just, I mean, it was almost like the household of you know, the Smiths. So I kind of definitely, you know, plunged into some deep sea sense memory for that.
Gina?
I traveled a lot through the South for a couple of years with my ex-boyfriend, when he was on the road. So I actually went through a lot of places that kind of reminded me of this world. And also then I came across that great documentary, the wonderful, wacky world of the White family. What's it called? Does anyone know? Yeah, I'm mispronouncing it, the title. But it was just these kind of, you know, trailer people, and I don't know, I just kind of became obsessed with them. And I don't know, I also just think these people are real people. You know, to me, Charla she's a survivor, and she was trying to get out of a situation the best way she knew how. And I don't know, it kind of, I think the great thing about the writing is if you just keep reading it and reading and reading, it just starts revealing itself to you. And then any other inspiration you get is kind of, you know, that's fun. I mean, it's icing on the cake. But it's all there. It was all there on the page. Matthew?
Yeah, I don't know a great answer to that question, but spent my fair amount of time in trailer parks. Don't know any hired killers that I know of. That I know of. But I don't know, it smelled good. It tasted, the world was kind of exciting to me after I understood the script and the words that Tracy wrote. After sitting down with Billy and talking to him, felt like I was going to be in wonderful hands, and a guy who was really excited and had control of the material in all the right ways. So that made me more excited. And I guess for me it was you know, this is a guy who's living in he's an island. The guy I played, Joe, he's a very isolated character, and so a lot of what he was about was not said, and it was a lot of work for me, which was different than some other characters I've played lately, which was a lot more interior and not exterior. And so that was fun guys like that, whether what they're saying is they're being very honest or not, there's almost an internal monologue, not necessarily a dialogue. It's almost, and it was about structure. Everything with Joe was about, it must be this, and it adds up to this, and that's how the world works. Mind you, it was a math problem he's been working out, and he's on the outside of, you know, regular math class for sure. But that, like I said earlier, family, an isolated guy who doesn't have family, probably